The breakfast rush in the Two Wheels Diner always takes me by surprise, even though I've been coming here since I was a kid. The atmosphere is always electric. The frantic energy of the bustling staff, the impatient, hungry truckers perched at the lunch counter like hulking, churlish birds on wire. The sleepy locals slumped in their booths over steaming mugs of coffee. I've been here nursing my own coffee for 10 minutes now. This morning, I woke up to text Chloe at 2 a.m. asking me to meet her at the diner at 8 sharp for breakfast. She's late, of course. I should probably be more annoyed than this, but I'm kind of used to it. Chloe tries, but she's never been able to keep a schedule. It's kind of a miracle she manages to make it to her classes in time. Most days. I suppose this means I should be more worried about asking Chloe, of all people, to help with my entry for the photo contest. But Chloe's never let me down when I've needed her. Not ever. And she's not starting today. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face when Chloe enters the diner. She scans the room, panting a little, looking disheveled. When her eyes light on mine, her face breaks out into a grin of its own, and she makes a beeline toward her booth. Hey, sorry I'm late. She slides into the booth with effortless cool, shooting me her most charming, apologetic smile. You mad? I mean, I don't think I expect any more from you, to be honest. Chloe, I love you. She's... Also, this is a really weird, tattoo. I know it's, it looks weird in the game too, but, this thing? I don't know. Anyways, I laugh, shaking my head and taking a sip of my coffee. This is actually pretty punctual for you. I'm impressed. Chloe laughs too, more visibly relieved. She slumps back into the booth, beaming playfully and knocking a foot against mine beneath the table. I know, not bad, right? Chloe grins at me like we're kids again, like we're sharing a secret. Even though I've been banging Arcadia Bay for a year now, there's something about being on the receiving end of her smiles again that still kind of takes my breath away. I can tell I'm staring at her with what must be the dopiest look on my face, but I can't help it. Deliberately, I drag my eyes from her face and scan the diner, licking my lips. You hungry? God, yes! Chloe cranes her neck dramatically, looking around the diner. Why is she ice anyway? I'm gonna die of starvation before she even takes my order. Then she'll be childless, and you'll be partnerless, and my sad, hungry ghost will be forever bound to the Two Whales. Cursed on greasy truckers and painfully slow waitstaff for eternity. Not so fast, Casper. Chloe snorts. I kick it lightly beneath the table and continue despite the interruption. You should be out with your food in a minute. It's like flipping a switch. Chloe's face lights up, the previous conversation immediately stricken from her memory. She leans forward, seizing my hands in hers and dragging them across the table. Max, you've been my best friend since we were kids. My first mate, my partner in crime, and now the girl who buys me breakfast. I'm ready to take the next step. Max, will you do me the great honor of marrying me and buying me food for the rest of our lives? She's been doing this more and more lately, saying things that could just be joking, but also could be, well, flirting. Max, stop being dumb. She likes you. And you like her. Just do the kiss. English. Do the kiss. I just can't figure out if Chloe's being deliberately confusing or if I'm such a colossal social dunce that I can't tell the difference. Chloe waggles her eyebrows, squeezing my hands playfully. Max? I laugh, awkwardly, feeling a blush rise in my face, and yank my hands out of her grip. What? Who said I'm buying? Chloe pouts, bottom lip jutting out dramatically. You know, I did just offer to spend the rest of my life with you. Least you could do is offer to pay for my... Wait, what did you get me? Oatmeal. No, that's gross. I think she likes eggs and bacon. Your favorite, bacon, side of eggs. Chloe slams her palms down on the table excitedly. Hot damn, now we're talking. Joyce bustles out of the kitchen a few minutes later, expertly balancing trays loaded with breakfast foods. Chloe smirks mischievously, leaning forward in the booth, no doubt with something cheerfully antagonistic on the tip of her tongue. But the morning rush is so hectic that Joyce barely has time to set our plates down in front of us before tearing off across the restaurant to attend the family of 5 that just filled up last free booth. Chloe looks briefly disappointed that she lost the opportunity to annoy her mother. Shit, same. All the time. At least until she remembers there's food in front of her. Chloe eats with a sort of single-mindedly ferocity not uncommon in wild dogs. She's got about the same level of manners too, I remember. Thinking of all the time she'd stolen food right off my plate, and unconsciously hunching over my meal when she looks up and starts eyeing my waffles. You gonna finish that? Yes. Down, girl. I pull my plate closer to my buddy and wave my fork menacingly in her direction. Chloe pouts, fixing me with her best puppy dog eyes. No! Worth a shot. Chloe shrugs and leans back in the booth. So, I bet you're pretty pumped to get started on your project, huh? I bite my lip, shifting my gaze from Chloe's eager face to the window facing the street. I watch a few cars pass by, trying to gather my thoughts. I guess I'm excited? But I glance back to Chloe, unable to stop the smile that tugs at the corner of my mouth. She always knows when there's something I'm not saying. But I'm pretty nervous too. Still can't believe that I actually volunteered for the contest. I can. Chloe says it like it's just a fact. I feel butterflies flutter my stomach, nervous for a whole other reason now. Confidence has always seemed to come as easy as breathing to Chloe. And I get it. She's tough and beautiful and smarter than she gives herself credit for. That all makes sense. But it's the unwavering confidence in me that I just can't wrap my head around sometimes. Max, you're like the best photographer in school. I know sometimes you get all in your head about this shit, but it's really not so complicated. Of course you're gonna kill it here. I smile gently back, hearing the hesitance at the end of her sentence. But... Chloe smiles bashfully, cheeks flushing just slightly. Looking up at me through a fringe of blue hair, like a kid with a hand in the cookie jar. It was kind of surprising you asked me to help you with your project. What? Chloe shifts in her seat. The food is gone now. She has nothing to distract her from the conversation, so she grabs a packet of sugar from the center of the table, tearing it open and pouring the contents out into shapes on the tabletop. Joyce is gonna be so pissed. I mean, there's lots of, good photographers in that class, Max. I basically only took photography so I could hang out with you and Rachel at school a few times a week. Chloe, you're my best friend. There's no one else I'd rather have in my corner for stuff like this. Chloe looks up from the pile of sugar she was carefully shaving into swirls in the center of the table. Best friend. Her tone is slight, but a look on her face makes me feel like I didn't say quite the right thing. My first mate. My partner in crime. The girl I buy breakfast for. Chloe's phrase breaks out in a wide grin, cheeks pink. In that case, can I know that? No. Chloe laughs. Worth a shot. So I guess we better get started on this thing. The rules say you need to take your photo somewhere in Arcadia Bay. Do you know where you want to go? I'm pretty sure Chloe likes to decide these kinds of... How did you get in, Cat? What do you think you're doing? This is a table, it's not for cats. That's a mic, don't... God damn it, Cat, what are you doing? That's a plant, don't want to eat the plant, baby. This is why holy shit, he was about to fall down. This is why I don't like having my cats in my room, because I just freak out. I'm scared they're gonna get hurt or fuck everything up. Don't eat the plant. What are you doing? Hello. Okay. Anyways. I'm sorry, I was distracted. I think Chloe likes to decide this kind of stuff, and if Max if we are gonna like take the photo as Max, I think, let's have Chloe as an actual person who helps, more than just be there and looking cute, I mean, she can be there and look cute too, Actually, why don't you tell me where you wanna go? Chloe had pulled the beanie off her head and tucked it down over my eyes as soon as we got into the truck. I'd wanted to pull it off, but she levied the vague threat of swift retribution against me. Remembering the retaliatory prank she had unleashed on those who had dared to oppose her in her childhood, I decided to play along. Even with my eyes covered, I'd felt the excitement radiating off of her for the entire drive. I can't deny I'm eager to see what Chloe has in store when the truck finally rolls to a stop. Sit tight. I hear the car door open and close. Then, a moment later, I feel the door on my side open. She leans across my body, unbuckling my seatbelt for me, and wrapping a hand around my elbow to guide me out of the cabin. I stumble anyway, my clumsiness trumping Chloe's best efforts to help me. She catches my weight against her body, steadying me with one hand on my hip, the other still gripping my arm. Oh there. Sorry. I can feel myself blushing, for once grateful that the beanie obscures so much of my face. You okay? Her voice is so close and quiet. The gentle pressure of her fingers against my hip makes my heart beat faster, and I nod dumbly. You ready? I can hear the excitement in her voice. A fluttery feeling blooms in the pit of my stomach. I'm excited too. Yeah. Chloe yanks the beanie off my head, and I squint against a sudden explosion of light. Oh. I look around, taking in heaps of rusted metal, the scraggly weeds, the towering evergreens looming in the background. It's a dump. Wow. Amazing. Wow. Chloe. It's stocky, but I'm actually kind of awestruck by the atmosphere of the place. There's so many things around. Old vehicles, decommissioned signs, busted appliances. Everything was an own story, each piece a unique offering. This place is perfect. Chloe beams at me, shoving her hands in her back pockets and rocking back on her heels. You think so? Yeah, God, I could get so many cool shots here. I'm so glad you can see it, The potential here? Chloe trails off, looking thoughtful. After a beat of silence, she turns around, fixing me with a mischievous smirk. Let me show you around. Chloe takes off with a little skip, grabbing the sleeves of my sweater and pulling me behind her. She leads me on a whirlwind tour around the yard. We weave between stacks of rusted-out car bodies, pick our way carefully through jagged metal and broken glass, around a field of dented metal drums and old tires and rebar. It doesn't take long for me to start to understand just what Chloe loves about this place. There's a sort of serenity here, among all the wrecks and the refuse. It's kind of beautiful. Chloe drags me over to an old trawler and offers to boost me up over the side. I decline. That thing looks like tetanus waiting to happen. But Chloe just shrugs and hauls herself up over the side with a cheerful disregard for her own personal safety. She struts around atop the boat, posing and flexing, mugging for the camera like the charismatic jerk she is when I fall back to snap a few photos. Oh no, it's the threaded pirate Bluebeard, here to plunder Arcadia Bay. Arrgh. Chloe's pirate impression is as hilariously bad as ever, and I can't help but laugh. Chloe rolls her eyes, offended, and casually flips me off. Shut up, landlubber. Don't think I won't make you walk the plank. She walks to the tip of the bow, and kisses chair, my love, and kicks over a chair, propping a leg up on the upturned seat. Fuck that Bluebird shit. Call me Captain Morgan. I snap another photo, grinning. Captain Morgay. She laughs and hops down without warning, tossing me one of the metal curtain rods she's been waving around atop the trawler. What's this? Your sword. On guard. She takes a slow swing at me, and I react on instinct, deflecting the blow with my curtain rod, and leading us into a full-blown sword fight. She swings again, and I react on instinct, deflecting the blow with my curtain rod. And it's bizarre, because we've done this dozens of times. We're grown-ups now, but somehow, playing pirates with my best friend is still easier than breathing. For as much as she's changed, for all the hair dye and the tattoos and the weed smoked and the occasional bad attitude, there are things about Chloe that are just fundamental. Like, she can still make the dumbest, goofiest shit still seem fun and exciting. Her laugh still makes my heart skip. Her smile still warms me up from the inside. And she still gets way too cocky in a sword fight, leaving herself wide open. I feint to the right, almost feeling bad when she lunges predictably away, defense slipping. Almost. Chloe's eyes widen as my net swing comes down. She knows she's gonna get sent straight to Davy Jones' slacker. Frantically she tries to dodge, but ends up tripping over a stack of tires and landing right on her ass. Damn it! She sinks back into the pile of rubber and defeat, breathing heavily. I grin, feeling a trickle of sweat roll down my temple. Hey, Chloe, maybe we should stop. You're looking pretty. Max, don't say it. Tired. Ha ha, fake laugh to hide real pain. It's alright. Isn't great. But you know, it's Max. Chloe groans and rolls onto her side. Slowly, she pushes herself up to a standing position, patting down her pockets. I'm not high enough to deal with this right now. Come with me. She leads me around a cinder block shed, along some train tracks, and back into the junkyard, to a clearing behind the school bus. Chloe hops onto the hood of an old car, patting the spot next to her and sparking up a joint. The metal is warm from the sun as I take my seat beside her. We're sitting so close, I can feel a pinky brush against mine on the hood of the car. Tentatively, I reach over and hook my finger over hers, watching the slow smile that spills across her face in response. I'm really glad you wanted me to help you, Max. I already told you. There's no one else I'd rather have helping you with this. Chloe speaks through a puff of smoke, looking out towards the trees. I know. Not just because of that, though. I need to be busy with this project for the rest of the week, and I really wanted to spend time with you. Max, I'm leaving. I feel like all the air has been sucked out of my lungs. What? Chloe winces and takes a hit off the joint to buy herself some time. I need to get out of here. I'm so sick of this town. I'm taking off at the end of the week. I just need to go someplace else for a while. You're leaving? Only for a couple of days. Oh, weeks. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm coming back, alright? No. Chloe, we're trying. You can't just leave in the middle of a dating scene. That's not how it works. Chloe, what the hell? You can't just leave. Chloe slides down the hood of the car, dragging the smoldering tip of the joint along the metal to stub it out. She spins in the balls of her feet as soon as she hits the ground, leveling a glare at me. Yeah, Max. I can. I am. She props her eyebrow like a challenge, mouth twisted into a scowl. My heart catches, and I'm so mad for a second. Chloe and I don't fight often, but for good reason. She's the only person who's ever been able to get under my skin quite like this. I open my mouth, ready to argue again, and then I notice it. Chloe's hands tremble, just barely, when she goes to tuck the unfinished joint into her pocket. I pause, flicking my eyes back up to her face. She's still staring me down, ready to raise hell, but anger is always easier for Chloe than fear. I think about her nervous admission in the diner, the hesitancy in her voice when she told me she was leaving, and I know that my reaction now could break her. Okay, wait. Chloe's face goes slack with surprise before her defenses come back up. She shifts nervously in place. Look she's giving me now, still worried, but less certain. What? I take a deep breath and pat the empty space next to me. Get back over here. Come on. She hesitates, gnawing her button lip nervously. Chloe, please? Reluctantly, she takes a seat beside me again, propping her heels up in the front bumper and draping her arms across them. I don't want to fight with you, Chloe. So, if you're really leaving, let's not spend that time together that way, okay? Okay. I've never been out of Arcadia Bay, Max, and sometimes it feels like I'll never be able to. And that's terrifying. I don't expect you to really understand, but I need you to trust that this is what I need right now, okay? It's rare to see Chloe so earnest, I smile, despite the lump in my throat, the tightness in my chest. Okay. Chloe slumps forward a little, relieved, and I finally get how tense she was before. This must have been eating her up. I reach out and take a hand again, and she perks up a little, shooting me a small but earnest smile. Guess we better go to school, huh? I smile back, squeezing a hand as she slides out the hood of the car and pulls me to my feet. Guess so. Her hand in mine is warm. I hold it for as long as I can.